Yeah. If you want a talk show, this is the one.
Thursdays with Jaquan. If you want a talk show, this is the one. Ayy.
Thursdays with Jaquan. If you want a talk show, this is the one. Yeah.
Thursdays live. Tune in. Thursdays with Jaquan is going in.
You don't want to miss it. Hey, it's getting lit. Hey.
Hey, talking about everything for young people.
Thursdays with Jaquan. Yeah. If you want a talk show, this is the one. Thursdays with Jaquan. Yeah. If you want a talk show, this is the one. Every Thursday live. Tune in. Thursdays with Jaquan is going in. You don't want to miss it. Ayy. It's getting litty. Ayy. Talking about everything for young people. Thursdays with Jaquan. Yeah. If you want a talk show, this is the one.
Carve out some time. Yeah.
Hello, it's Kay Michelle, and welcome to the DYP show with Minister Jaquan O. Oliver. We're almost ready to begin. We hope you're ready for an amazing conversation, entertainment, and of course, an empowering message. If you're watching on Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube, feel free to share right now and invite your family and friends to this amazing experience.
Welcome back again to the DYP show with Jaquan Oliver, my bro, my boy, my cousin. He is doing amazing things out here in these streets, so we appreciate y'all for tuning in. So, from this point on, I'm going to pass it to Big Sis, and she going to hit you with all the info to make sure you tune in.
What's up, DYP family? We logged in live tonight at the DYP show. We're going to have an incredible lineup tonight. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, whatever you have. And make sure you text the number here below right now. DYP now. Thank you, family. We love you.
Peace. We out.
Hey family, I'm so glad you tuned into the DYP show. Do me a favor before we go into the show. Do me a favor, invite, share, and like. Let somebody know that you're watching the DYP show, and we've got an amazing lineup tonight. Make sure you share and invite all your friends.
Yo, what's up, y'all? It's your boy Calvin J. Ford, and I'm on the DYP show with my boy Jaquan, man. Y'all ready to have some fun tonight? Do me a favor right now, put some hearts up on the screen. We know that every little thing is gonna be all right, man. Yo, I don't care how your day went. We hopefully gonna make it better, all right? So no matter what it is you're going through, take it off your mind right quick and leave it at the feet of God, man. Cause we gonna be all right, yeah, 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 yeah. We gonna be all right. I'm help somebody out. Watch this. Look, we've already won. Already won a victory. Yeah. We done been locked out and knocked out. We've been weary, but now weak. Trust me, I get it. Oh yeah, it gets hard sometimes, but we gotta stay on our knees, yeah. Cause you'll do it all over again, yeah. Oh, you gotta trust him and believe, yeah. No, yeah, we gon' be alright. No matter what it looks like, we gon' be alright. Yeah. It said weeping may endure just for one night, yeah. Hold your head on, hang on, sit tight. We gon' be alright. No, we gon' be alright.
Look, Psalms 30, verse 5, you know what I'm saying, says, for his anger endure but a moment, and his favor is life. My favorite part says that weeping may endure for a night, but joy cometh in the morning. I got something.
Had to talk to him for a minute.
Weeping is optional.
Had to get real. This is on my heart. Here we go. Look, now let's go to the altar. My story gets better, trust me, I know the often. When times get hard, he's the light into my dark, yeah. I'm a chosen kid, so it was hell from the start, man. If you're not first, then you're last. I have a future that far exceeds my past. And I know it ain't easy, but I'ma walk with him, and I ain't talking about easy. Gotta keep our heads up, cause, yeah, he's the only one. Times are getting real dark, yeah, and now we can't even run. But he's still good, and he gon' get the glory either now or later. How about you spend less time in the world and put more time? No matter what it looks like, we'll be alright. I promise you we've been made do it just for one night, yeah. Hold your hand, oh, hang on, sit tight, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, listen. See, no matter what it looks like, we gon' be alright. Say it in your living room. We've been making door just for one night. That's it. Hold your head up, hang on, sit tight, we gon' be alright. Yeah, we gon' be alright. Let's go. This song called God Talk, man.
I like that.
I was sitting with my grandmother. I was telling her how I felt about everything and my issues. She said, talk to the Lord, son. So that's what I did. So just hear my heart for a second. Let's hear the conversation I had with him. I told him, I said, look, we're so frustrated. We need to hear from you. Oh, we're so confused. Don't know what to do. I have so much on my plate and I don't know what to do. Yeah. Oh, no. Yeah, trouble on my left, trouble on my right. You said you never live, so I'll be just fine. I just keep the faith, and I just seek your face. I know you saved the day. Oh, yeah. This world can feel so cold, but we just want you. Yeah. Oh, I can feel like I'm so alone. Yeah, yeah. But God, I need you to come through. No. Now I got bills due, don't know what to do. Time gets so hard and things get so tempting too. Stupid up a fine, you know, can sleep at night. I can't believe that good is bad and bad is just alright. God, I believe and I trust you. You said the weapon formed against me and your word is true. I'm standing on your promise and I'ma take your hand. God save us, please heal this land. We need to turn from our wicked ways so we can heal the land. Yeah, we just want you. I can feel it like I'm so alone. Ooh, God, I need you to come through. Oh, come through. I need you to come through, yeah. I need you to come through, oh yeah. You ever had that one issue, man, and you tried to go to God and you had nothing else to say, you just had to yell. I just had to open up my mouth sometimes and you get to the place you just say, oh. But you, yeah. I know I can be in the midst of people, but I can feel so alone. I can feel so alone. So God, I need you to come through, yeah, yeah. This world can feel so cold. People might talk about me, scandalize my name, but I know you fight for me, yeah. You said to never leave or forsake us, so God, please come through. Oh, come through.
Hey, what's up, family? Listen, welcome back to the DYP show. Today, I'm so excited to have with me my very own godfather and one of my dad's closest friends, Mr. Gary Gordon Sr. I got to make sure I put that senior on there now because you're a father now, so I got to make sure I put that in there. Just before we go into the interview, just tell me just a little about who you are. I know, of course, but for the people who are watching, just a little about who you are and what you got going on in the city.
Okay. I'm Gary Gordon. I'm the owner of 520 Wings. I was born and raised in Savannah. I attended Beach High School. I'm from the west side of town. Also, I started my first restaurant on the corner of Victory and Bull. I have 3 locations now, Savannah, Midtown, Southside, Abercorn, and Hinesville.
So, Gary, tell me, like, what did the vision come from of 520? How did it all start? What led you to, wanting to be an entrepreneur?
It started back when I was younger. I always enjoyed cooking. I thought it was just something everybody enjoyed doing until I got older and found out, I had a passion for it. So pretty much after I graduated from college, I moved back to Savannah. I did some other things, but cooking always just came back to me, and it was what I was always passionate about. So fast forward a little bit, I opened my first restaurant and almost going on 10 years ago. And 10 years later, we have 3 locations and still growing.
Okay. So tell me, like, what was the relationship like with you and my father?
Me and your dad, when we went back ever since elementary school, his backyard and my backyard almost connected, so I can hop a gate and be in his backyard, man. So, we always, we used to get in trouble sneaking out when we were little, man. Ever since elementary, middle school, and high school, we were just really close. We worked some of our first jobs together. When I ended up going to college in Shaw University my freshman year when I got my own apartment, I remember him coming up on the weekend helping me move. He was one of those people who you can count on. I knew if I broke down at 3 o'clock in the morning, if I could call anybody, I knew he was one of the first people to call because I knew he was going to come. So he was, we were very close.
So, with me growing up without, like, my biological father, and also, I lost my stepfather,
Right.
I don't know if I told you this personally, but publicly, you've always been that, father figure. Of course, I have, like, uncles and my grandfathers and stuff, but you've always been that father figure. So I just want to thank you, and appreciate, all that you've done, and show you that, to other young men out there, that even though they don't have, their biological fathers, there's always mentors out there and people that can step in, not replace their fathers, but step in and be that mentor. So I just want to tell you, I appreciate you.
I appreciate you, man.
So tell us, of course I know the meaning behind 520, but tell those who may not know, where did the name come from?
520 came from my birthday. I was born on May 20th, 1980. Also, I've opened up 2 of my restaurants on 522. So it's my birthday and slash 520's anniversary too. Right. So that's where it originated from.
So tell me, like, what does it mean to have generational wealth? With you being a father now,
Right.
What does it mean to have generational wealth and leaving a legacy for your babies?
Yeah, generational wealth is very important to me. And like I said, just having 2 kids in the last 3 years, it put more pressure on my back to focus on generational wealth. So to me, it's sacrificing, some of the material stuff that we all like and some of the glitz and glamour to, set it up a better position for my kids. So that's what I'm working on now, just trying to make sure, when I retire, leave the earth, they will have something a piece of me, a piece of my business to hold on to. And, maybe I can prevent them from, having some of the troubles I had, just trying to start a new restaurant with, money and, just trying to cut corners here and there. So if I can provide them with having more than I had, I think I've won in the long run.
Okay. So, with that being said, where do you see the 520 legacy in, let's say, maybe 5-10 years from now?
Yeah. Hopefully the legacy is franchising. That's the goal. We're working on some stuff this year, early part of next year, to just kind of legal stuff to try to get the paperwork done on franchising. So the ultimate goal in the next 5 years, hopefully, is to become a household name not only in Savannah but throughout Georgia, and one day nationwide, and hopefully one day global. We have a 520 in Tokyo. If they got McDonald's in Tokyo, they can have a 520 in Tokyo. So that's the ultimate goal.
So, I got one more question before we wrap up. Is there anything you want to say to young entrepreneurs that may be watching, just give them a word of inspiration, give them hope?
Yeah, my word to the younger generation is, no matter what you may think, about social media, success doesn't come fast. I think a lot of time, we get caught up in social media and, Instagram and seeing people being millionaires at 25 and having Ferraris at 30, and they be like, oh, if I don't have a mansion at 25, I failed. Nah, man, it's a process, and you got to trust it. Have faith in God and trust the process. If you're passionate about something, stick with it and know that what comes with it is going to be pain and suffering, but, through the end of the light, it'll come some sunshine.
So, listen, I appreciate you. We're running out of time, but listen, I thank you again for Again, I appreciate you for, accepting this invitation and all that you've done for me. Right. And listen, I wish and I pray the best for 520, and I pray that God will continue to bless you, and take your vision to the next level.
Most definitely. I appreciate you having me.
Once again, thank y'all for having me on some ardor, man. I just released the EP Young King. It's out on all digital outlets. Please go get it. Thank you, man. We'll have some fun. If you got it, thank you. If you don't, go get it. Here we go. 1, 2, let's have some fun. Come on. Hey. Oh, yeah. Like I know you want, yeah. Thing I do, yeah. Let's have some fun, man. Put the hearts on the screen, man. Let's go. I tell them, God, you're so good. You brought me out just like I know you would. I've been knocked down and I've been talked about. Ooh, false silence and even shunned out. But I'm standing tall through it all. I made it through my storms and no, I didn't fall. You put me in a lab, yes. And now it's my time. God, please use me. I felt so unworthy. I felt unclean. You picked me up and turned me around and placed my feet on solid ground. Oh yeah, you've been so good. Yeah. Like I knew you would, yeah. Everything I do, yeah. Sometimes you gotta remind yourself. I had to remind myself. I looked myself in the mirror. I said, look. The race isn't given to the swift, no, but to the ones who endure it, yes. I've been tested all my life, y'all, and I still stood through it. I used to find myself, yeah, crying through the night, but I heard a still small voice say, everything will be alright. I felt so unworthy, and I felt unclean. You picked me up and turned me around. If you know the words, sing it right there in your living room. Come on. Huh. You can be in your car, on the way home, wherever you are. Yeah, no. And everything I do, oh no. Yeah, wait up on the Lord, yeah. Yeah, come out. I can't praise you enough, cause you've been so good. I'm so glad you brought me out. It's like I knew you were. Yeah. Thing I do, yeah. You know when wait up on the Lord, yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I don't know who I'm talking to, man. But whatever that issue is, man, let it go. Leave it at his feet and let him take care of it. Yeah. I'm talking to you. Don't throw in the towel yet. Keep your head up. Keep your head up. It's gonna be alright, yeah. Keep your head up. It's gonna be alright, yeah. I promise you, y'all, yeah. Keep your head up. It's gonna be alright. You was about to give up, but hold on. Hold on tight. We gonna be alright. Touch the God, we gonna be alright, yeah. Once again, man, thank y'all so much for having me. My name is Calvin J. Ford on all digital outlets, man. Support your boy. Peace and grace. I'm out.
Hey family, I'm so glad you're still tuned in to the DYP show. I hope you had an amazing experience so far. Listen, if you're still watching, why don't you invite someone else? Let somebody know that we're still live and we're getting ready for our empowering message. Just before we go, I want to close tonight and I want you to reflect with me and think about everything that has transpired throughout this year, 2020. Many have posted on social media their feelings on Twitter or Instagram, the trending phrase, I hate 2020. Or I've seen people post, I'm done with 2020. If you would, allow me to simply talk to you on the topic, I can't take anymore. Listen, I know there's someone who may feel the same way. I dare you to comment right now, I can't take anymore. I'm talking to that young person who feels like you're on the edge of losing your mind because of everything that has transpired throughout this year. Maybe you feel like giving up because of what you've seen on the news or what you scroll by on social media. Let me encourage you, don't lose hope. Don't lose the faith. Don't give up just yet. People always ask me, how do I stay so positive? How do I stay in such a peaceful state of mind? My reply remains the same. I just keep on maintaining. The more you push and the more you press, watch this, that's when God begins to turn your weakness into perseverance. I felt it when Rod Wave said, Mama said it'd be raining, but he said it's storming. As many of you may not understand that, but watch this. Have you ever been in a situation where you face challenges or you've been warned that things will get rough? But when that time came, it was more difficult than you had ever imagined. Do me a favor and ask yourself, why are you still here? How did you survive the pain, the frustration? How did you get this far? I want you to know that you were equipped for such a time as this. You've been destined with greatness. You've been given the power to endure through the worst seasons of your life. Let me tell you this. Young people, you're built to last. You're built to keep going. You're built to be great. I want to leave you with just a few words. You got to face the reality that, yes, we've lost a few people. We've lost some possessions this year. We might have lost some battles. We failed some assignments. We cried some nights. But here's what I want you to know. Through it all, we didn't fold. You got to hear that one more time. Through it all, we didn't fold. Family, I know it seems like you just can't take anymore. But before we go, I want you to know if you just continue to press to the final months of this year, I want you to know that these final months are going to be brighter than ever before. I hope you enjoyed this empowering experience. Do me a favor, share this live and send this link to as many of your friends. Let them know. Go back and watch the replay. I hope to see you next time on the DYP show. Until then, love you. See you soon.
Thank you for watching, dear young people. We want to engage with you. Make sure you follow us on Facebook and Instagram at the DYP Show. If you'd like to get instant reminders and inspirational quotes daily, text the number located on the screen and join the DYP movement. To support the vision of Jaquan O. Oliver, feel free to donate via Cash App. Stay encouraged and empowered. Can't wait to see you next time on the DYP Show.